my God. You know what? I really do need to get into this.
This is almost like a softcore porn magazine.
God dang.
With like tattoos.
Her booty. She's a cutie.
And then bam, you got our boy Sugar Shane. It's pretty sick. What up, Jobins? How we doing? It's glad to be back. We fucking missed you guys. We've just been super busy. A lot's been going on here in the AZ. A lot's been going on. Brenden, update the people. How have you been?
Been good, Jobins. I've been still working on getting that licensing stuff taken care of. Had to freaking liquidate my Acorns account. Oh, that was a whole bunch of fun. But
now, why did you have to do that? Just because of the position you've gained?
Yeah, apparently when you're getting registered with like whatever firm you're with, and you are a broker, you can't. Or well, I'm not a broker. I'd just be a representative, so I can't say that. But you can't have like investment accounts that are prohibited because they only have a select few that you or whoever I'm with is approved. But yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. I don't know why. It's silly.
Yeah. Well, it's cool that you're still chasing all those dreams and everything, dude, and progressing. We're both out here progressing. Look at us. Jiu-jitsu, dude. I'm a month and a week in now.
I know. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. And then now Tim wants us going. I have to go 2 days a week now, so it's going to be stepping up. I'm excited.
You say I have to. It's going to come to the point where you say I want to. You'll see.
Right.
You'll see.
You're right. I should have said that in the beginning because guess what? I am excited to be there. Last time, dude, Thursday, it was so much fun. How much fun was that class?
It was. And my boy Richard from the bank came too.
Mm-hmm.
I choked him out, but I did start on top of him because he's a big boy too, man. Yeah. It ain't gonna be easy on bottom.
Yeah, it was funny because Bebo was really excited when Johnny's like, "All right, guys, we're just gonna do about 10 minutes of drilling, and then the rest is." And then, yeah, we're a little stoned, Jobins.
Yeah, 10 minutes of drills and then all live rolls.
It's like we already know.
Definitely a cardio intensive.
But he got so excited. He was like, yeah. I was proud of myself. I did 5 rounds. And I rolled with, shout out to everybody, I rolled with Sono first. Mm-hmm. Then I rolled with Kevin. Kevin's like fucking as tall as me, strong as an ox. And I think he's blue belt. I'm pretty sure he's a blue belt.
I believe so.
Yeah. Then your boy Richard.
Yeah.
Who's a thick, strong boy. Thick, strong boy. Then Che.
Mm-hmm.
Who
strong? He's a stocky, strong dude.
He got me, Jobin. I'll get to that in a second. And then I rolled with fucking Big Paul. And then shout out Big Paul because I felt like he was being nice to me when we were real. He knew I was super tired, and he was trying to teach me the whole time.
Yeah.
And I know he's being nice. So shout out Paul. He'll probably fuck me up next week.
Hey, that's what it's about, dude. Bringing you in and showing you the ropes.
Dude, Jobins, I cannot tell you how blessed we are. I am. I know you already know, but I know, like, dude, we're so blessed to have all the people who, that Tim, what he's created, everyone there it feels like a giant fucking family. Mm-hmm. And there's no ego. I have yet to see any ego. Not one bit of it. Everyone's so friendly, open with each other. They just want to help better each other. And then you got Tim, you got Johnny. Who was the other guy that was teaching that? I'm dropping his name. I don't think you were there that day.
Joe, maybe?
It might have been Ezra. Or no. Brock, who was the guy that taught Saturday, that one Saturday I went? I forget. Damn it.
Maybe it was
Shout
Joe.
out to you, though.
Maybe Joe.
Yeah, I forget. But they're all just such good instructors. Mm-hmm. Johnny, I went up to Johnny. I was like, dude, you fucking kill. He's like, oh, thanks, bro. Because it's so cool. And now being in it and not have done it for so long, I am kicking myself. I'm like, I should have been doing
And think about this, dude. All those people that you just brought up, they had to start from the beginning too, you know.
I know.
They didn't just come out being badasses there.
Jobins, Schmitty's, I'm being hard on my sleeve honesty right here. The biggest part for me of not walking into jiu-jitsu, I can say, I was scarred from Tim whooping my ass. I asked for that. That wasn't the truth. Mm-hmm. The truth was my insecurities of not being good at something, right? Mm-hmm. Because I'm a competitive person at the end of the day.
I know.
I'm very competitive. And when I know I don't have the upper hand, I'm a scared dog. Mm-hmm. But
hey, you're admitting that. It takes a lot to admit that.
Yes. But here's the thing I love. Once you do it, Jobins, that feeling you get when you break something that you were afraid of, oh, wow. Does that feel so good? It happened when we started work. I already knew how it would be working out because I did that when I was a kid, when I was younger. Mm-hmm. But again, when me and you started working out and I broke that fear, I'm like, okay, yeah, I do whatever. I'm heavy again and I need to lose all this weight again. Just walk through that fucking door and get in. Who cares what people think? Don't even think what people, you know?
You know what I think too really connects us all in the house and all the Jobins too, that competitive mindset, that competitive spirit. The thing that was the detriment at first is also going to be the thing that propels you to do even better. Because you know what's better than winning? When you get your ass kicked and you're like, guess what? I'm going to come in because I want to get you.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get you.
Yeah.
That's always my freaking goal. I love it when you beat me up because guess what? I want to come back and be better. That makes me better. Brock, Blake, you. I mean, I just love that energy that the Jobins, you know.
Oh, yeah. You know what I love? When someone does something sick on me. I'll tap and I'll go, whoa, how did you do that? And then they show me and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Brock told me the other day, he's like, I just did it. I hit an omoplata on somebody. I was like, that's sick.
That's
sick. When
dude.
you can learn something in the gym and like apply it, and like even though that's mainly used for sweeps a lot, but to sub somebody, like, come on.
I've always loved technique in jiu-jitsu. It's a craft and it's a fucking art.
Dude, and honestly,
and you see it.
You're already a strong, big dude.
I know.
So it's already hard enough getting out of your guard, but when you get technique to have even harder guard and like you can become even a greater threat.
I know. You know what I already want that I want to accomplish one day? I want to get better and I already want to like I want to get a stripe. I want to focus on just getting better and doing more days. But how cool would it be one day if like all of us won a medal one day? And we were able to I'd want to hang mine up in the gym.
That is a goal at the end of the day,
right?
Man. Compete and actually show that, hey, what you've learned, you're applying.
And I don't care if it's 5, 10 years from now. I don't give a shit. Because everyone, Tay was like, don't give up. I'm like, oh, no. Like, here's the thing with me. I have now started. It's for life. Here we go. And it's going to be a journey. And the one thing I'm excited about, I can't wait till my fucking toes don't fucking bleed and get.
Oh yeah.
Oh
man, yo. To be fair though, you probably gonna be. It could be 5 years. You still be showing up with bruises and stuff, man. I mean, it's just tough like that.
Dude, the first roll, Jobins, I'm rolling with Sono and I skeet my foot across the mat.
Dude, mat burn.
Dude, and then I had taped my toe. It tore the whole thing off, and I'm like, And Sono's like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, oh yeah, it was my toe. And now, sure enough, it's burnt to shit. So I just can't wait till my toes are just strong enough to not do that. I haven't really had it with my fingers. I've had some blisters on the tips of my fingers because I think I'm grabbing the gi too much.
No, hey, you're gonna get that. It's gonna happen.
I want to master the scissor sweep. That's the one right now. I'm learning a lot of sweeps. There's in the gym, Jobins, you're learning from the best, and every time you go in there, they're showing you something fucking new. And so I'm trying to just I'm scissor sweep is one that's got me. And you know why? It's hard for me because it's just hard for my big fat ass to make the motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it'll get there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just can't wait to be able to do it. Like that day that I finally get to scissor sweep somebody, because I've yet to do it, I'm going to be like, yes.
And those sweeps, too, are going to be even better than having a guard, because then you're going to have top position.
Yeah. And like you were saying, everyone I rolled with, because I was focusing on just keeping top and then like knowing how to use my body and where to put pressure and breathing. That's what I'm trying to learn to do best. Everyone's telling me I'm so strong, but yet I'm trying to get people in Kimuras. I couldn't get their fucking grips off their gis. They're grabbing onto stuff to protect them, and they got my leg trapped. I'm trying to get half guard, and they got my leg. And Drakkar, bless Drakkar. Shout out Drakkar if you're watching. Jobins, Drakkar Klaus is a legend. Because he's always such a good fucking dude. He's just always good energy. He had a MMA class right after, and I hear him all of a sudden. I didn't know he was there. And all of a sudden he's coaching me. And he's helping tell me what to do. And he's telling me how to get my leg out. But I'm so fucking tired. I couldn't. I'm like, and he was laughing. I got him to laugh a little bit because I could see him trying my fucking hardest.
Yeah.
But and everyone's like, dude, Schmitty, you're so strong. You're so strong. And I told everyone, I don't feel strong because I don't. I'm like, if I was strong, I'd be able to, because I watched Tim. When I watched Tim roll, I see him break people's grips and everything. He's just like, oh, break your grip. And now I do this. And I'm just like, I can't break anyone's fucking grip, dude.
You could be stronger because Tim arm wrestled you, and he's clearly he works out. And if you worked out and you are you are working out now regularly.
Shout out Brock. Me and him keep each other religious with it.
So that's good. That's good. You got him helping you out with that because that'll help build your strength, man.
Oh yeah.
And then
I've already seen a difference in my body in a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, my back, which it's motivated me to keep going. It feels good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone, dude, just again, shout out everyone. Shout out Tim. I love you. I love you, big boy. I hope you're listening this far. If you clicked on it at all.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everyone at the gym, even if we didn't mention you, we love. There's so many of you guys, and there's a lot of names I gotta learn. I'm knowing faces, right? But I'm honest, Jobin. I'm sorry. Schmitty's bad with names. I've always have been. I'm better with faces, and that's why I'm like, hey, what up, bro? You know what I mean? It's like I know you, and I feel bad, but I want to get better. And in time, when I go over time, I'm gonna know everybody's fucking name, and that's what I can't wait for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say I got out of the whole gym, and probably haven't even met everybody. I think I got about I'm at 20% with names.
Okay.
What do you think you're at?
I'd like to say well, I only really know personal names of the people that I'm rolling with on a regular basis.
Right?
More than anything.
But
so
I feel
the bigger guys that I don't talk to as much.
But I feel like since I'm there, I want to be part of the team. And I feel like when you know someone's name, like, hey, what up, Johnny? It might just make them, family feeling.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
the camaraderie, that's always nice to
yeah. And
know someone's name.
That's another thing. Like, I'm not, at the end of the day, I want to get better. And I'm always trying to improve. But I'm not trying to be the craziest, best jiu-jitsu master in the world. Because at the same time, I just want to get good at it and better myself and my health.
Yeah.
But I also really want to help. Like, it's cool helping others, too.
But at the same time, have a healthy competitiveness to it.
Yeah.
And that's going with that self-improvement, the growing.
One thing, Jobin, is that you need to have that I'm finding myself I don't have. I really don't like hurting people, right? I am not, when Schmitty gets a temper, oh boy, shit can hit the fan when I'm pissed. But like on a every day or every other day, like grabbing someone and you throwing them down to get a position, rusting them down and just doing everything, putting my knee in their belly.
Hey, belly's legal.
Oh, I know.
You know what? There's etiquette to it though. Like if they're rolling in a way, then you got to match it. That's what
I know.
But if
yeah, I know.
I personally, I don't like doing all that stuff either. I don't like putting my knee in someone unless like
Dude,
they're doing the same and it's a competitive match like that.
Yeah. If I put my fucking, they were put the knee. The guy's like, put his knee in his belly, Schmidt. And I look up. I'm like, seriously? I was like, seriously? Because I didn't want to. I was like, if I put my knee in him right now, that's gonna fuck him up. And I'm like, I can't. So that's the part that I'm like, it's hard for me. Even Bebo, when he was showing me a demonstration, how you gotta like when you do the scissor sweep. You got to pull people with your knee across their chest, right? You got to pull the motherfuckers towards you. And to me, with my giant ass knee in your chest, it just feels like I'm going to fuck you up.
You will. That's why, you know what? That's why the other person taps.
I know.
That's why you can tap to any position anywhere.
I gotta unlock the beast. I gotta, because it's just hard for me to do that.
If you do that, I mean, I would say like give it at least like 5 seconds. Don't go, because I mean, if you injured them so fast they didn't even have time to tap, I feel like that'd be a little different. Yeah. In a roll. But if it's like 10 seconds and you're steady doing it slowly, that's enough time for someone to understand that they need to tap. Yeah. And I feel like if you get that mindset, it'll help you.
Okay. I'm going to try and work on it. It's something I got to work on.
But yeah, if you're just like going into like knee him really hard, that's a little different.
But I need to be
steady,
able to
slow and hard, and they'll tap, man. Yeah. I've tapped from a knee thing from my boy Jesse, who's going to come up in a few months, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be sick.
That's cool. Being able to know how to use your strength properly. Like being able to be strong enough to where you know you're going to get the position but not hurt them. Yeah. Because right now I feel like if I put my knee in someone's belly, my dumb ass is gonna put all my fucking weight in their knee, and I'm gonna hear them crink. I'm gonna hear a couple ribs fucking pop.
And that's something that I had to tell, kind of along those lines of like not hurting somebody, was Richard. Because when I rolled with him and I did sub him the other night, I was like, dude, I would have never got that, and I wouldn't have stayed on top of you that whole time if you just exploded at the right moments. Yeah. You know, and then I told Brock the same the advice I told him, and he was like, "Man, you gotta make sure he's careful though, so he don't injure somebody." I'm like, I probably should just say like, make sure when you explode, like you're still being conscientious of the people you're exploding on, right? So that you don't accidentally do something. But those explosions will still help.
It takes experience. It takes experience.
Yeah, dude, even the pros get hurt still. You know, injuries could happen to anybody.
Wrong turn, wrong twist. Yeah.
Doing dirty stuff though, like rubbing your gi in people's faces and stuff. I'll match it then, and then I probably will just prefer not to roll with you.
Yeah, that's how I'd be. Because if I match it, I'm gonna be a bully. I'd like.
They deserve it at that point.
Schmitty's
though.
a bully. Oh, Schmitty shouldn't have done that. You're twice their size.
Hey man, if you start it, you end it.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what's really fun about going into Jitz is how everybody wants it. Like,
yeah.
Wants it. Yes, that's awesome too. Everyone wants they're all there to get better, but everyone wants a piece of Schmidt. They just want to beat me up, and I love it. I love it because there's people I haven't rolled with, and they'll be like, "Why you dodging me, Schmidt?" And I'm like, "Oh my man, next week." You know what I mean? I'm too busy getting my ass beat by them today. You know what I mean? Or my ass beat by them.
Well, they want to test their skills too.
I know, and it's so fun. I love it. So, Jobins, if you're watching this at the gym, tell me you saw it. Tell me you want to whoop my ass. And
hey, that's an honor, dude.
yeah,
You know that shows
it is
that
an honor. That's why I love it.
they beat you up and they feel validated.
Fuck yeah. I'm not Kevin. I'm not dogging you, brother, but you made me feel really good. He made me feel good, and he was so nice about it. It was my second time rolling with him. First time he's showing me shit, whooping my ass. This time, and it's not really fair because I started. He was started from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't get up, and at first he said, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh my bad, did I hurt you?" Because I'm scarred right now because so far, every time I've heard, "Oh," I've hurt somebody. I've hurt you. I've hurt Richard.
Yeah.
So right now I'm a little scarred. When I hear, "Oh," I go, "Oh," I go, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm good." I'm good, man. He goes, "You're doing better." He goes, "I'm just frustrated. I can't get up." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So like I was like, I guess I'm doing good. You know what I mean? Even though I have no fucking clue. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after we were done, we high five. He's like, "Dude, you've gotten a lot better. Good job." And I was like, "Dude, thank you, man."
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to roll with him. And then I told him, I was like, "Dude, we're gonna make each other better." And he goes, "Yes, sir. Iron sharpens iron." I'm like, "Fuck yeah." So yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
That's awesome, though. I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you, bro.
Yeah. I can't wait for the day when I can do good. It'll be fun.
Hey, you're already there.
Yeah. And look at you. You're on your third stripe,
I'm working towards it.
working towards your third stripe. I think you're gonna get it soon.
We'll see. We'll see.
And I hope I'm there when you get it. I hope so. I want to be there. I was telling that to Brock today. I was like, dude, I kind of feel like we should just, like, even on days we're not doing anything, there's a class going on, just go.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Even if I'm not, like, I know they're going to be like, why aren't you rolling? I'm like, well, I'm just came in to chill and see you guys not rolling right now. You know what I mean? Just to be, like, helpful. Need anything? Need water? You dying? You need water? Schmitty's here. It'd be cool. But, yeah. Again, thank you, Jobins. Dude, it was kind of funny timing. We got a lot of shit's been going on at work at Sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
New general manager came in. A lot of people who I've worked with for a year leaving, and a whole new wave of people are coming in. So it's a whole lot of new change. We fucking got new self-checkouts.
Yeah, I saw, man. I used it.
Yeah, they're really nice. Which apparently all the talk of the town was like, oh, I wonder how many people are going to... We got cameras, how many people are going to steal? Because apparently I guess that's a big problem. I've never... I wish I would have been thinking, we never have, but I wish we would have been thinking about doing shit, because people type in wrong numbers, get shit for,
I feel like your systems are a little delayed, because when I used it with my card, it took like a long time for it to say like finished, and I was like, and then it was like, it just didn't communicate.
They are brand new, so there could be shit wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
And they install them so quickly. I watched them demolish and install it within like an hour. They just wheeled them in. But it's funny because I guess just on my way to work, it's like the third day we've had him, right? The people on the radio are talking about how this girl is complaining that self-checkouts are free labor. Yeah. And I'm like, and then a part of me is like, wait a minute. We're getting to, like, this is where we're at in life. Like, we're so spoiled that we think us self-checking ourselves out is free labor. It's like she was upset about it. She's like,
okay.
Oh, you didn't get my...
No, I was trying to figure out, because I was like, it's a machine. Like,
because we're the ones doing the work. You know what I mean? And then the guy's like, the one guy cracked me up because he went all polluted. He's like, they had to eliminate, if they had employees doing those jobs, your groceries would be 25 cents more. You know, so because it's the truth. And you see it, and I see it. I've seen it. I've worked for a movie theater, and I've worked for a grocery store, and I've seen it. It happens. And future jobs, it's going to happen even more.
To me, there's an ugly side to that. because it's like the corporate greed part
Yes.
of it. It's like
That's exactly
it's
it.
because the top guy is getting paid all this, and then down, 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 down. It's like at least it's like 25 cents more to charge the customer when maybe you could just take 25 cents less.
Exactly.
And then give it so that your employees who make that profit happen, which yes, you take the capital and you take the most risk, don't get me wrong, but these people deserve a living wage.
Yeah. Man, I'm hot.
Yes, Jobins, it is getting to the point of being 78 in the house at all times. Got to save up on those energy bills, you know. Shout out to freaking Sean for that too. Eternally grateful.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Sugar Shane. Dude,
legend.
that's what I was talking to someone in the sauna, and he was like, dude, you're Sean's friend, right? I'm like, yeah. We're talking about Sean, and I was just telling him how I told him my story, and I just told him how fucking amazing Sean, and how I've never met someone so tough and who can just beat someone's ass, have no ego. We all got our flaws. No human's perfect. You know what I mean? But Sean is seriously so giving, and it's just a weird experience, and I'm so honored and blessed to be his friend. That's why I just try to do anything I can for him anytime. I die for our boy Sugar Shane. He's changed my life for no reason.
Well, that's not true. There's a reason, because he sees potential in you. He sees potential in all of us, and I see potential in all the Jobins too. You know, like we all have a potential that we need to unlock.
100%. I meant it like he didn't have to. Like he didn't have to do what he did.
That is true. He didn't have to.
Yeah,
but he took a chance.
And then he just keeps doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Everyone, and then like stuff like it's just all the time. So yeah, I can't wait for the day when we're fucking popping off and we got our shit. I got my shit straight and I can give back. Cause Tim, believe it or not, I can't wait to give back. It's gonna be the day. And to my mama, my dad.
It's really, dude. It's amazing how far we've really come. Even Jobins, the last St. Pat's Day was episode 28. And we talked about the 10 most famous Irish people. Go back and check it out. They're probably still the 10 same most famous Irish people. Don't think the list has changed. And it has 37 views still. It's just so sick. All your support, guys.
Yeah.
Like, just the fact
we're
that
almost at 3K.
We've gotten to this point. And
3,000 of you guys.
I'm really grateful for the opportunities and to do this with you, brother.
100%.
And this is, thank you, Jobins, for being here, watching, listening. This is legendary.
Me and you would always sit in our room without a camera, and we would always just be laughing and having fun.
Right.
And we're sitting there, and we're like, dude, we should do well, I was too, but I guess I never thought it would happen.
Yeah.
And then one day, I don't know, I think we literally were just chilling. You're like, dude, let's do the pod. Sean was telling us to do it too. I think I might have told you that, and then that might have like just sparked your ass to go, and then I was like, okay, bet. So we fucking just bought the basic shit, Jobins, that we needed. I cleaned my, I love you, Mom. My basement was a hoarding disaster. And so I completely gutted it, cleaned it, made it amazing. We got blessed with that podcast. We got blessed with this podcast table. Shout out Brenden. You the man.
Shout out Brenden.
I'll make sweet love with this table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty sick, dude.
I'll lick it. But we got blessed with that table back on $60, and it was a crazy big ass table. It was like a sign. And then we fucking just started. And I'm a little more nervous now because there's a lot of you Jobins watching, so the pressure's on. But it's good pressure. It's an amazing pressure because it's like, ooh, this is exciting. But I remember when we would get 13, 20 views, and I was like, fuck yeah, next one, baby. Next one. Let's go. Let's go.
Just never gave up on us.
Never gave it, and still never going to go. We still have so much to go that I can't 100%. Wait. I can't wait to hit 3K. You know what I mean? Like a little 3K celebration. And then 4K, then 5K. Let's just keep building this Jobin army. Making everything great.
Hell yes.
More content. We're trying to grow. We're going to try and keep doing more things.
I love the weed reviews too, man. They're so much fun.
Yeah. And I feel like we're going to get better in time. We have to. But yeah. Shout out Sugar Shane. You're amazing, man. We love you, blood. I got to shout out my dad real quick, Jobins. Just because he went through another scan and he's, again, cancer-free. They're worried about this cancer goes to the brain so quickly.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's just scary. My poor dad. He's going to be 74 this October.
I know. That's insane.
So he's a fucking legend. Love you, Dad. I love you very much. I wish it's very weird. It's just tough because not being with him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Every time he's had cancer since 2009, Jobins, and I've always been with him. And now I'm sitting here because he'd be like, "Oh, you want to go with me?" And I'm like, no, not this time." I think I went with him maybe once or twice, and then sometimes I'd ask him like, "Hey, you want me to go with you?" "Oh no, you're just gonna sit there." You know what I mean? I'd just be in and out. I'm like, okay. But I do wish I could just be there with him now. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I try to talk to him as much as I can.
Yeah, I get that, man.
But he's doing great, Jobins. For as much as he's been through, and like people like my Uncle John, shout out to my Uncle John.
Uncle Jay's a legend.
Uncle Jay, R.I.P. Talked about him in my pods many times. We got video. I got a video in memoriam thing that's pretty cool. You get Jobins.
Dude, I want to get a bicycle, like our bikes, man, and start riding again, pedal the cause like he used to do. And he's such a legend, dude.
I was talking to Kyle. Again, shout out Kyle, and shout out the Recharge Center.
Yeah.
Because boy, do I love after jiu-jitsu going to the Recharge Center and getting a meal now. I'm addicted.
Hey, they are.
Every
Dude,
time.
they're good, and it's like you're so tired and beat up already, and it's like, oh, it's right here. It's such good quality food. 100%.
Saturday, I was sad. They were closed. They weren't open. I was like, damn. I'm upset. I'm not coming to practice on Saturdays anymore if they ain't open. You know what I mean? And it's for real. So shout out Kyle. I bet all the Jobins go. If you're a fucking jiu-jitsu guy and you want to go fucking get some recharge after jits, hit me up. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. And dude, we're not getting paid to say any of that. We don't have sponsors yet because, dude,
Kyle and his wife, dude, they're amazing. And that's what I was telling him. I was talking to him in jits. I was like, Kyle, I wish my Uncle Jay could have met you just because Kyle is so inspiring with everything he's going through. How much chemotherapy and cancer he's been fucking defeating and kicking ass. Keep kicking that ass, fucking Kyle. And then he makes goofy videos. He's trying to, and he was kind of like, have you seen it? And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, I hope you haven't. And I was like, no, dude. I was like, make more, Kyle. Be you as much as you can and share that goofy, good energy. That's all the world needs. There's not enough of it.
Yeah, because you could be sad. You could be all down on yourself. But that guy's the most positive, upbeat, like just a legend, dude. Like Uncle Jay.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
And my dad.
And your dad, Papa Schmitty.
Yeah, and that's why, Dad, if you're listening, I know you are, you inspire me, and Sean inspires me, Kyle inspires me, everyone in jiu-jitsu, everybody. All of this is just inspiring me to be healthier as much as I can. There's some things I got to really fucking nail down on and change.
And same. I am always trying to improve too, bro.
Yeah. We always will be, right? There's always, if you're not changing, you know?
You're not living, then.
You're not living.
If you ain't growing, what you doing?
Yeah. But they're just so awe-inspiring. And Dad, I want you to eat healthier. I want you to start trying to eat healthier. And I know you're going to be building up and getting stronger and focusing on that. And I'm proud of you. So just keep it up. Keep killing shit. You got this. I wish I was there with you. I wish I was with them. I'm with them in spirit.
Definitely.
But yeah.
And our prayers go out to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been doing what are they called? Immunotherapy treatments to kind of like hopefully zap the cancer, and it's slightly like kind of I guess like radiation, but not as bad. He just whenever he has to do it like every 3 weeks, I think, and it makes him like really tired. And I don't know if that's the one that messes with his memory, or if it was the other radiation that kind of messed with his memory, but yeah. Cancer sucks, Jobins, and it really does. And it's really weird how it's just anybody. It can get anybody. It doesn't matter. And Sean's like, oh, is this your excuse, Schmidt, to not be healthy? No. I'm just trying to say it can get anybody, no matter what. So it is extreme. It's actually quite opposite of what you think I'm saying, champ. It's extremely important to be healthier. And I know I'm a big boy, Jobins, so how can I say it? Well, I'm working on it.
Yeah. And another thing too, like if you can even do like pedal the cause or events like that like go towards the funding of like Siteman's cancer, you know, and like helping with all those costs, like you should definitely do it. It's such a thing that like fills you with a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, dude,
and,
that
like,
was so much
back.
fun. Except Jobins, I was so much bigger when me and Brenden did the pedal of the cause. I had a bike and I broke the pedal.
That bike was kind of a piece of shit, wasn't it?
It was a piece of shit, but I was also heavy, and I felt like as if that was the main fault.
That pedal would have come out no matter who was.
That's true. Yeah. But yeah, I broke it and had to walk the last like mile, and it was long.
It was all of it uphill at the end. It was so hard.
I wish we could do that now, just so I can feel the difference. of how I did it last time to now. And that'd probably inspire me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because it felt good being able to go 5 rounds of Jitz and not die. And it's been getting hotter in there. Ooh, stay hydrated. So yeah, Joe, if I'm motivating anyone at all about something they're not doing, I hope, look at me. If my fucking ass can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. And love you, Dad.
Yeah, dude. But what I wanted to say earlier, because you're talking about Calendar Recharge Center, I was like, and we ain't even sponsored for it because, dude, CoffeeZilla came out with another piece. I don't know if you've been following it, Jobins, but the FTX collapse that happened. Remember, like how I was saying, Andre Jick and like Graham Stephan, these financial influencers who are supposed experts, and like they're being sponsored by FTX. There's a lawsuit now coming against them, so they're gonna get sued. It could be up to $1 billion by like I'm pretty sure, the U.S. government. Like it's a big deal.
Really?
And like it's probably not gonna hold water, but like they're gonna have to pay probably thousands in legal fees just for their lawyers, just to lawyer up and take care of this. They're probably gonna get off of it and not get anything serious from it. But they're gonna have to still pay a lot and it's like that's the least they need to be held accountable, in my opinion. If it was me, I would do YouTube reform. I'd be like, because I know we would never do this to you, Jobins. We would never sponsor something that we have done no due diligence on. You know,
that would that could potentially
ruin lives,
affect our fucking Jobins.
Exactly, and these fuckers did that, man. And I actually watched Andre Jick a lot before, and it betrayed my trust. And
got you riled up.
It does got me riled up. And it's like, dude, every YouTuber should have to disclose how much their sponsors are paying them when it comes to stuff like this. And it's one thing that they're like trying to compare themselves to Tom Brady or this. Tom Brady's not a financial expert. He's not coming out here with a YouTube channel directed solely towards financial information. These motherfuckers do.
Let me ask you this. Do all politicians and anyone who's running for a political figure, do they release all of their fundings or their things that they get?
Dude.
Because that's the thing with your boy that you also hate, with how he was giving money to people. And that's hush money. You know what I mean? So...
Dude, we could go all day on that. I just wanted to bring it up because it's such a hot topic that I think isn't discussed enough. Because Andre Jick and Graham Stephan, they make videos every day, Jobins. Today, they posted videos about the bank crisis and the housing crisis and all this. Why aren't they talking about their own lawsuits?
Yeah. CoffeeZilla, please don't come after us. God damn it. If there's one thing I've learned in 2023 is don't piss off CoffeeZilla. So, hey
we have no reason to.
I know we don't have any reason to, but... You know, CoffeeZilla, we love you.
He's the real MVP of like who I'm watching recently because that dude is going after everybody.
As they should. And I'm real interested because I don't know, Jobins, if CoffeeZilla does all that shit by himself.
Right.
Because that shit, it's almost as if he's his own like network. Like
he's his own journalism. Like freaking.
Like a Trevor Noah or what's his name? Jon Stewart. Like if Jon Stewart did all that shit in his basement by himself. And then the editing and then the cuts. And then also not only finding the edits, but then finding information and subjects that are backing up what he's talking about when he's talking about
and actually interviewing the people too.
Oh my God.
Like getting their contact information.
CoffeeZilla, how do you do it?
Reaching out to managers. Yeah.
It's got to be a team. There's no way in hell it's by himself. I need to know.
Yeah. But that was my little piece on that because it's such crazy stuff going on.
Well, there is a lot of crazy stuff. And that's why, Jobins, am I stupid? Like, am I stupid? Never in my life, Jobins, have I liked banks or money. I know it's important. I know it's the most important thing. It's what we need. You need it. It's a tool, biggest tool in the world, right? But I've always hated it, and I've always hated banks.
Yeah. And what do you think of this Silicon Valley Bank? Like the higher up guys, look who's cashing out, Jobins.
Right?
These motherfuckers be taking out all of they're selling off their stock in their own company 2 weeks before this closure even happened. Isn't that insider trading? What is that? What is that?
What is the definition of insider trader?
Not illegal?
Right?
It's ridiculous, and there needs to be some serious reform in my opinion.
We're going to get killed.
Yeah.
Knock on our door one day. Bam! What happened to what the fuck was that? And then the guy's going to come in, and he's like, and then I'm going to get like the Ozark. Sorry, you're here. And Wyatt. Bam! And I'm like, no!
Dude, yeah, CoffeeZilla's not going to be going after us. He's going to be going after the people that murder us.
Yeah. 100p, dude. 100p. Might have to cut this out for our safety.
No, I'm sure we'll be okay.
But dude, do you like? So just help me out here. Help dumb, stupid Schmitty out.
I don't know, man.
If I've got if I got billions, if I got millions, I'm putting them all in different banks. How much do I put in one bank?
Well, I mean,
let me know. How much?
Up to 250,000
you got
is FDIC insured.
You got 500 mil. Say it one more time for me.
250,000.
So okay, if I got $500 million, how many different bank accounts I got? Do the quick math. Boom, there it is. That many?
I mean, at that point, you would just, I mean, the mega rich people are probably going to put their, money in the bigger banks like JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, those banks that are too big to fail. And CoffeeZilla, who we keep referencing and quoting, who talked about, bailouts that the government gives, because guess who got bailed out? Silicon Valley Bank by the government.
And is every bank going to be treated the same way?
That's a great, see, you know what you're talking about more than you give yourself credit for.
Well, I don't know if I got more than 250,000 in my bank, and then all of a sudden the bank, it's just like, holy shit.
I wouldn't go to like 100 different bank accounts though. I would just put all mine in a bank that's going to get bailed out if it does, which is again, it's going to be JP freaking Bank of America.
And then doesn't it just, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just so stupid, Jobins. Does this whole system not just sound stupid?
Dude,
does it not?
I feel like I have a lot of confidence in the system, but
we're gonna put
things can be shaken up, But I would still not panic or do anything crazy.
I'm gonna give you the money that I've worked hard for. I'm gonna give you it because apparently that's where I can store my money. I can store my money here. But then you're gonna take my money. You're gonna use that money. So there's actually no money here, because if me and 35 other Schmitties who got the same amount of money and big time money. I'm talking, we're loaded. Me and the boys made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we all are like, you know what? I'm not liking this bank. I want to go to a different bank. And then I go to withdraw we all go, hey, we're going to withdraw our money. The bank's going to go, well, we can't.
Well.
We don't have it.
Shit, man. You're talking about a bank runoff. When the panic happens is when it becomes almost a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Wasn't that the scariest thing ever then? Isn't it the scariest thing ever then when we see Biden go, please, America, don't panic and pull out your money.
Right.
Isn't that the scariest thing? Because it's like, okay, hold up. If we do, what happens?
Well, so here's a little history lesson, Jobins, if you didn't already know. In the 30s with the market crash that happened, that's when they decided to enforce FDIC regulations and insure people so that they could bring that trust back and have people come back to the bank. So, I mean, the scariest thing that you could have is everyone having the same mindset of, I need to take all my money out of banks. No one trusts banks.
So isn't that like the stock market then?
I mean, there's so much
that
is such a layered question, really.
I know
that it would take a long time to really
my head,
get to the bottom of that.
Jobins, I hope we haven't fast forward to this and you're trying to find out when we get to other shit. Pete, shut up.
Yeah, Pete is just getting all upset about it.
Yeah, he's upset about the banks too. The way the world is going, there's just so much crazy shit going on, dude.
That's why you gotta get wasted for St. Patty's.
Yeah, happy St. Patty's Day. I hope all the Jobins have a safe St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Even though,
Don't
guess
get
what?
arrested.
That was yesterday. It's today. It's fight day today, Jobins. And holy shit, we're now just finally getting our predictions out. But hold on, before we get that, two things I want to talk about. We got to talk about Power Slap finals because I know
my God.
You've been Mr. Branching Out lately. You've been branching out on other pods. You've been a busy boy. You got to talk about that a little bit on the Timbo Sugar Show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to talk about it a little bit. And did you hear this? I don't know if you heard this. You'll like this. Morgan Wallen beats Drake and Taylor Swift, and there was a couple other people. Sorry, I didn't mention them. With most songs on Top 100 with 36 in a single week. His entire album was on the Billboard charts. You know what song I love from his album? I've been shitting on country a lot, and then here I am, I'm listening to country all the time.
Is it the one, I thought you should know that all those praise you thought you wasted on me? I
Is it
guess
the
they
same
finally
song?
made their
No.
way on through, or must
No,
have finally made their way on through. It's a good song.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
Mine's Wasted on You.
Ooh.
Wasted on You. Yeah, that one's mine. Oh, damn.
Dude, Morgan Wallen does be killing
Morgan fucking Wallen. Damn you, Morgan. Why'd you have to have that video of you saying that word?
it. Your impression
You could
of
have
him.
been perfect. You got to hang out with Drake or something to make up for that with me. I got to see a handshake. I got to see something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, damn, his whole entire album's on the...
True. It's a slapper.
How much puss do you think Morgan Wallen gets?
Two-Face that you're gonna find out.
I get the most puss when I walk into the bar at night. Damn.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool to meet him, I guess, right?
Damn, top Drake though. That's like
Right?
pat yourself on the back.
So
man.
basically, there's a new Drake in town, and he's got boots.
Mhm.
That's what I'm hearing. Drake, watch out. Or, because Drake's Drake, are we about to get a Drake Morgan Wallen song?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Did
That
I
would
just
be
call the
pretty crazy.
future?
And Taylor Swift's gonna be like, maybe I should get on a Morgan Wallen track.
Drake, Post Malone, Morgan Wallen. Make it happen. Ooh, before we also get into fight talk, let's talk about some music.
yeah, well, that's a good segue into music. Talking about Morgan.
Yeah, we're talking about more. Let's keep talking about music for a second. Your boy Trippie Redd said he was the last of his era in the generation of sad music. Do you think that's true?
The last of his era. Man, I mean, I feel like him, a Lil Peep, Lil Uzi Vert.
Still alive?
Those are the three that are big in my mind.
What about Puya and Suicide Boys? Are they not the same generation?
I don't put Puya or Suicide Boys on the same level as Trippie, in my personal opinion. That's because Trippie Redd's my favorite musical artist, so it's really biased.
Didn't we look up
listening.
the numbers?
I listen to Trippie like
Didn't we
every
look
day.
up the numbers? Didn't we back this?
Trippie has
Brock.
more. He has more followers than Suicide Boys. But
No,
the thing was,
plays.
you classified that he was technically mainstream because he's had a song on the radio with Topanga, I think we said.
Yeah.
You asked me a question that I can't lie about. I still respect Suicide Boys and Puya, but would you even say that they're more mosh, like rap?
I would say they're yeah.
And how do you want to label things? Like it's alternative
Right.
at the end of the day.
I just thought sad music. It's like, okay, well, hold on. It's Puya is sad music and Shakewell sad music.
Morgan Wallen's sad music.
Ghostmane. Right? I feel like all music is sad these days.
Man, I don't know if I would. You know what? You could even maybe classify Ghostmane and like Puya and Suicide Boys as violent music.
But then they don't always have violent music. They have good regular songs that just have hard beats.
True. Shout out Scram on the beats, dude.
Yeah. There's singing ones. There's ones where they're flexing and talking good. Just a little crazy.
Man, once Suicide Boys can get an album like Pegasus, we'll talk.
Dude, Suicide Boys, just as like they're on one right now, dude. They released Shameless Suicide EP with Shakewell, Dirtiest Nasty Suicide with Germ, and then Sing Me a Lullaby, My Sweet Temptation. All within like I think 6 months or something.
They do put out a lot of music, and I do love the beats. I'm a
Right?
Suicide Boys fan, no lie.
Right?
I just don't put them on that level as Trippie.
That's why I wanted to have this debate with you, because I just feel like they are part of that sad generation. Peep looked up to them and loved them. They liked Peep. Puya likes Peep. Peep liked Puya.
Yeah, dude. I mean, maybe
They
you'd
had
have
the
to look at the
inspiration.
you'd have to look at the timeline because in
inspiration's there.
2016 is when I first heard "Love Scars" by Trippie Redd, and that's when I was first listening to like Lil Peep and XXX too, right?
Right?
And
That's
I mean,
who Trippie was mainly, I think.
I
talking
feel
about.
like those guys are there, and maybe even Suicide Boys were still around at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're just not getting called out, though. I mean, maybe Trippie needs to show respect to Suicide Boys.
True. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Because I've been loving Suicide Boys. Shout out, Jobins, if you, let me know in the comments if you watched this far. Let me know your favorite songs off those albums. Put in the comments for Schmitty. I'd like to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some movie real quick. We'll do the fights later.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there. Let's do some movie reviews. And then we'll do Power Slap. Then we'll do UFC. Boom. That's how that's going to go.
Hell yeah.
But we saw some movies lately, Jobins, and it's been a minute. We were gonna do a pod last week. Pure fucked up.
Oh, what movie do we start with? The most
65. I think the one that we saw farthest away.
Okay.
That we had saw. Yeah.
65. I do love going to the movies with the boys. You know, it's always a good time.
It was me, you, Sono, and Brock. We all went.
Get my popcorn. Get my drink.
I was going in with
Comfy seat.
least expectations on this one, Jobins. I was like, okay, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be different. We'll see how it goes. We were a couple minutes late, like just a couple. We still saw the whole intro, which was like 25 minutes until they fucking brought out the.
I know.
65 million years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The whole movie, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on and how it's going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know what's going on. I know he's got to go get this thing to get off the planet with the girl, right?
Right, which is Earth 65 million years ago.
How?
Because
How was he on Earth 65 million years ago, and where are they going at the end?
I know. Dude, the thing that I hated was like they're humans,
Yeah.
but they're aliens, which okay, I would accept if they stayed. Oh, is that spoiler? Spoiler alert?
Oh yeah, spoiler.
I think that's a
Jobins. We
huge
already
spoiler.
did that. Yeah, Jobin, sorry about that.
We did that
saw
last time
and
too.
And they roasted us in
We
the
do that
comments.
every
We're
time.
getting roasted again, Jobins. I'm sorry.
From here, there's gonna be spoilers, Jobins.
I don't even think I put it in the title last time. Like
we
I
said
I was
movie
going to.
reviews. Hey, let's do that, right? We'll just
Yeah.
let everyone know.
Let them know.
Well, we're gonna spoil the end of
Here's
65.
another thing. We got Adam Driver, right? And he seems to be this badass. He's got a good shot. He's a badass. But he's running around like an idiot on a fucking planet.
Dude.
There was no...
The injuries he sustained, how's he doing what he's doing?
Bro, he was walking through water for a long time. You're going on an alien planet in the water? No. No, you're not. I'm not.
He did have a pretty crazy sci-fi gun.
That doesn't make me on an alien planet.
That gun blew shit up.
I don't give a fuck. On an alien planet?
Mm-hmm.
And this dude, I love how calm everyone is when they land on a planet. And this wasn't even a planet they were supposed to land on. And how calm he is. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. You're going on a mission in space, and your fucking ship fucks up because of something, and you crash on an unknown planet.
They crashed because of the meteor.
Yeah.
Because the part of the meteor came off and hit the ship, which we might have missed because we kind of came in a little late. We were getting our popcorn.
Which
and drinks.
then was the meteor that destroyed the
destroyed the dinosaurs.
Were they
correct.
even dinosaurs?
Those were. That's their. I mean, dude.
Is
come
it
on.
different? Yeah, you're
come
right.
on.
You're right.
I think anyone should be allowed to make however a dinosaur looks, as long as it has the same similar body shape with the fossils.
It was a T-Rex with
shit. It could have feathers and hair for all I care.
You're
as
right.
long as you got the bone structure right. Okay.
I just needed a little more SEAL Team 6 feeling.
I did not care for the movie.
It was
at
bad,
the end of the day,
Jobins.
and it was like he dislocates his shoulder and then brings it back out, and
And
it's
then
like now
boom,
he's
perfect shot.
shooting again,
Yep.
perfect shot, and it's like the spoiler because they get off the planet. Who are the humans? Are they gonna come back on the planet? It's like they better make a second one where they land back on the
It
planet
is-
and procreate, and there's humans now on Earth because it doesn't make sense.
And how does the little ship, they crash on a planet they weren't expecting to crash on? How's that ship going to be able to get you back or to wherever you were supposed to go?
Dude, and maybe we're
How far?
cynical now, but people were laughing at like every damn thing, and it was like not worth that much of a laugh.
Dude, that makes me question me. And it's happened a couple of times now where I'm questioning me. Have I lost my sense of humor? Am
No,
I old?
dude. I
Am
feel like
I dumb?
It was just like it was like okay, it's cute because he's like dad figure right here, and he's got like a daughter figure here, and they're just making it through. It's kind of like freaking that other terrible show I don't want to even mention. But
We're gonna
it
get
wasn't
there.
funny, dude.
We're getting there. We're gonna fucking get there.
What would you get it at the end of the day?
65? Oh god, it's such a fucking pain in the ass. 2.5.
That was. I'm gonna be nicer. I kind of want to do it because it's funny too. If it was out of 100, it'd be a 65, but a 6.5.
Yeah, I felt bad for my boy Adam Driver because he's a good actor. And you know what's funny? This Is Where I Leave You is old as fuck now.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching. I went with Josh and my ex at the time, and we did a double. Were you with us too?
I'd never seen that movie.
For real?
For real.
This Is Where I Leave You?
I've not seen it.
OMG, Jobins. Let's watch that.
Oh, okay.
I would be, because I haven't watched it in a long time. It's on Netflix now. put it on Netflix, and I'm like, man, I haven't seen a movie in so long. I'd love to see it again because we went to go see another movie, and we missed the times, so we went and saw that, and then we went and saw the movie. We did it back to back. It was fun, good times. But
yeah, you were talking about Adam Driver, like that makes you sad that
yeah, because I'm like, damn, he's just such a good actor, and that wasn't it.
It's not like his acting was bad in the movie.
No, it wasn't. He did good. He did good. It wasn't his fault.
Yeah,
it's not your fault, Adam.
Collecting the paycheck. Good for you, Adam.
Let's get to the whale.
Oh my god, dude, that made me Jobins.
Spoilers on the whale, but not too much. But
it was so emotional, and like Pinocchio, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I'm so happy that one animated because that movie is such a good emotional roller coaster. I love my emotional roller coasters, man. This one had me crying, Jobins, bawling my eyes out.
Had I watched it by myself, I would have cried. But you always cry. It's like you get scared for me and you cry for me. Like through you, I'm crying.
Really?
So, and then if someone's watching a movie with us and Brenden's crying and I'm sitting there laughing at him, it's because I'm disguising my tears with laughter.
Dude, Brendan Fraser I don't care if people say that the Oscars is like just freaking fixed and already planned and stuff. You're haters, because he deserved that one. I promise you guys.
Oh,
such a good performance by Brendan Fraser.
How cool is it, bro? First off, Jobins, for me,
I'm like crying. I'm getting like secondhand tears again.
George of the Jungle. I grew up watching with my sister. Fucking loved George of the Jungle as a kid. I fucking love that shit. I put that shit on all the time. You know what I mean? And then Airheads.
Good movie.
Encino Man.
Great movie. Encino Man. Shout out to both the actors that won.
We're not there yet. We're not even there yet. The Mummy.
Legendary movie.
Dude, The Mummy. The Mummy.
Legendary.
The Mummy Returns.
The Rock's in it. First movie for him.
I remember going to see The Mummy Returns in theaters and seeing that first war scene, that fight that happens, and be like, this shit is lit, dude. I was probably like, what, 9, 10 years old with my family. I'm like, this shit's fucking sick. And then the little monkey guys that were stabbing in the jungle and everyone's running around in the tall grass. I was like, this is scary. This is cool.
It's still such a good, fun movie. It's great.
I don't know about the third one.
Hey, man.
I've never watched it all the way through.
It still keeps the same energy. It's just the recasting took it out. It hurt.
Yeah. But talk about, Bedazzled. Monkey Bone.
Well, we're kind of falling off now. The Mummy's like, come on, that's awesome. That's legendary.
Dude, okay, so Joe,
those are good movies.
When I was a kid, I was huge into art. My mom got into college because she got a college.
She's an art dude. You got artistry in you.
Yeah, and my mom is amazing, and I really wish I had something of hers framed in the house. That'd be sick. So art's always just been a big thing for me. And I always loved drawing and coloring. I remember when I had this reading teacher in like elementary school, and she gave me this huge art thing. Monkey Bone. I loved it so much because Brendan Fraser's character is a cartoonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I loved Brendan Fraser. And who else? Who's funny as shit in it? Chris Kattan, dude.
Yes.
Who back in the day was fucking hilarious. Night at the Roxbury, Saturday Night Live. We can go on. He was fucking the man. So you got him as the bad guy. Really, it's the monkey. You know what I mean? Who gets into him? Look how much fun this is. Aren't we having fun?
Oh, yeah, Brendan Fraser acting as a bad guy.
Yeah, come on, dude. Monkey Bone is lit. And the chick in the movie, who I think it was the same chick from Lake Placid, right?
Dude, and I always had a thing for the cat chick.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Jobins. If you ain't seen Monkey Bone, because
he
has nightmares and stuff, and he goes into the dream world.
Yeah.
There's a sexy cat chick in it.
Oh yeah. Classic movies. When Brendan Fraser got that Oscar, Jobins, I was like a little boy, and watching him, I almost lost my shit when he was talking about it.
I know, dude. He's like, chase your dreams.
Yes, I was like, oh, dude.
And he still had like the same voice from The Whale.
Dagger.
Like he was still the character.
Holy fuck. Talk about wanting to hug the guy.
Oh my god,
I just want to hug the guy. The Whale, amazing. I'm gonna get into this shit. The scene where he's trying to eat himself to death, and the music behind it, and just like him doing it, you know why he was doing it, that was deep. And then the whole title, Jobins, you think, the Whale, because he's a big fat guy. I love when movies are like that. Such a deeper meaning, and it's because of the poem. Yeah. And I called the ending. I called that shit like,
dude.
It's so good. And we won't say the ending part. We'll see. We'll keep that for you guys. Great ending.
But like the fact that like I gotta spoil it, the scene where it's like she saves his life, and then what does he beg for? Her to go and get the tub of fried chicken,
And she does it.
and it kills her to do it.
Yeah.
Fuck, that movie's so sad and good. It's real, you know. It's
real.
like, oh, they have such a good movie.
The
I don't want to
pain.
watch it too many times because it just make me cry.
Oh, it's one that I'd watch for a while from now. I saw it. I admired it. It was really good.
Yeah,
Sadie's
I
scene.
appreciate it.
I was a little sad Sadie didn't get recognized for anything because I thought she did amazing. She did really good. You hated her. You were mad at her sometimes.
Nah, I was never mad at her. Just
you
because
understood
of her,
the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Which you get, and I relate to.
And she's a teenager, man.
Yeah.
So like to go through what she's gone through too, it's like, and then why he is. Oh my god!
It was wasn't it like a perfect mixture of like getting why everyone's like the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Even the bitch ex-wife that you think's a bitch, but like, oh my god, the thing she's gone through too in this situation.
And you just fuck,
dude. Everyone's got it rough in that movie.
That one scene with him and his wife was intense too.
Mm-hmm.
What would you give it?
That's a 9 out of 10.
Just a flat 9?
I'll go 0.2 because of how much I cried.
Yeah, I was gonna go 9.2.
Because like, dude, it's such a good emotional. I love emotional roller coasters, but I do got a space. I couldn't watch it a bunch of times. Like, whew, but man, I'd have to prepare. The
one scene that got me was when his daughter yelled at him and was just saying the worst shit, and he still just cared. He just like it was almost like an illness though, like because you also find out all the things he was doing wrong too, because of his daughter that he was using as an excuse, you know. But she's saying these worst things, and she's leaving, and he's still trying to like, here, your essay. I was like, damn.
And you know what that movie really told me too, Jobins, is like how much you can learn from Brendan Fraser's character. Because if he just had a different mindset, instead of thinking, oh, like dying's okay because like I'll leave money behind. If you just had the mindset of she needs me more than she needs money, it could have changed everything.
Absolutely. It's so hard when you lose somebody you love so much.
And then you lose love for yourself.
Yeah. Especially in death. And it's weird because I've talked to a lot of people, and I'm sure I know there's a lot of people who have experienced what I've experienced. I've been to a lot of funerals, and I've dealt with a lot of death. I've lost a lot of family all the way from when I was young. Started young. A lot of big family members in my life and my mom's life. And I saw how my uncle's death affected my mom. Yeah. And people, it's dude, I can't imagine losing my mom and dad. And that's why I'm out here sometimes, and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn. It's almost like they are, even though they're not, because I talk to them all the time. I can face to them all the time, but I don't see them on a daily basis, and it's kind of weird. And it's like when that time comes when you don't see somebody and they're gone permanently, that is what just fucks you up. And it's weird how some people haven't experienced it yet, and then when they do for the first time, it's really hard. Like, I guess I'm a little grateful because it's something that I've learned, because some people that I've talked to, they can't even go to funerals. Like, dude, I can't even go to a funeral. And for me, a funeral is saying goodbye. And it's so important. And that's just my view. That's just my opinion. Everyone's free to have their own, you know. But from what I've learned, it's to say goodbye and that one last time.
And it's not to, like, put a spotlight on their death, but to put a spotlight on their life
and their legacy,
and to celebrate the life that they had and just appreciating that you had them.
That's the one thing that I wish that I want to get better at, is because a lot of the funerals I've been to, it's so sad and everything, where like I've seen other cultures and people I've talked to where they're excited to party with each other and celebrate the person that they've lost.
Remembering them. You know, the crazy stories that they had together.
Yeah. That's the mindset that you're talking about, like with Brendan Fraser. That can be so changing. There is a time for grieving. There is a time for it. But there also is a time for celebration. And I think I think a lot of people don't do the celebration, which is like something I want to, like, you know what I mean? I'm not looking forward to anyone dying or anything, but being able to be mentally strong enough to celebrate, because it can be tough.
Damn, that was a good one, man. Like, there's a time for grieving and there's a time for celebration. I'm gonna write that down.
That's tattooed on my forehead now. Damn, I guess. But yeah, definitely gotta watch The Whale, Jobins. Okay, shitty last season, fucking Last of Us, shitty fucking show. I know a lot of Jobins. One of you Jobins, I love you still. And you tell me how wrong I am. You think I am? Let me know. Keep shitting on me. But let me tell you this: fuck Last of Us, fuck that show, and play the game because the game's way better. We were watching a comparison. I haven't even played the second game, and I was watching clips of the second game and the show, and I'm like, this is dry, dude. It's so dry.
The side by sides and the performances, the acting is flat.
I know, dude.
Like, the energy that the animated characters are giving off is way better than these real life freaking
it just doesn't.
robots.
It's not there. It's not there. Even the bow, when she was holding the bow,
and she was replaced it with a gun, and she ain't even holding the gun like in a threatening manner.
You ain't even threatening, girl. Man,
you're right.
And then this whole time, Jobins, HBO got me. HBO got me. Here I am going, oh man, I wish Walking Dead would have been on AMC. Oh, it would have been so much better if it was on HBO. Ha ha ha. Now I know, Jobins, that if Walking Dead would have been on HBO, there'd have been fucking no zombies. There'd have been not one fucking zombie in that show. Where are the clickers? Where's the threat in this? Where's anything? Where's anything from the game in this besides the fucking talking and walking?
Yeah. Hey, man, that's the direction they went with. And
Yeah.
I mean, if it's got positive reviews, already greenlit for a second season.
Hey, guess what? Last of Us 1.1.
Oh,
I'm upset.
you know what? I will match that. I'll say 1.1.
And you know why I'm upset,
Jobin?
Jobins? Because that's a diehard fan coming out of me for The Last of Us. Because you know what? Me and my friend Josh, we loved that game. And we played multiplayer. And I almost cried a couple times playing that game because I thought it was the best story ever. I was like, if they made a movie out of this, it'd be amazing. Josh said the same thing. And now here I'm sitting here going, what in the fuck? Am I an old man?
No,
what's happening?
That was dragged out and terrible.
What's happening?
That was bad.
It was really bad. There's a second season.
You know what, though? Video games have historically been known to create really bad adaptations.
I just don't get it because they had everything to make it good. Why were you guys thinking about? Why couldn't it just been one season?
Why couldn't it be a movie, like you said?
Why couldn't it have been a movie and just have kept with the fucking game?
I don't need a whole episode about Nick Offerman and his relationship with his lover, which is a good episode and everything, but it's like, how is this relevant to the story? Like,
I don't need to peel onion layers on this fucking Josh character or whatever the fuck his name is from the second one. Who is he?
Well,
I don't even know. I hated watching that show with you guys. I watched it just to watch it with you.
But I do appreciate the difference in opinions. I've seen Jobin say they like it.
Oh, yeah. And hey.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, because you know what? I'll give you this, Jobins. Oh, what about the last episode? Some people at my work were talking about it. Oh, the last episode was so good. I'm like, because it finally had something happen. And it was finally at the correct pace of what the show probably should have been.
I thought it was stupid as hell. You're telling me this group, spoilers again, this group, I made it this far and one girl can do all that shit?
You're right.
To the leader? Get that the fuck out of here.
You're right.
He was a bitch, dude. Everyone in there was a bitch. And then to have Joel...
You sound like a fucking bitch.
Dude, the bad guys, this is just bad writing. The really bad guys have Joel at gunpoint. And they're thinking, oh, wait, if they're willing to kill a girl and take her brain to create a cure... Why would they not kill a man who they know is dead set on protecting her?
Imposing the
and threat. They don't... He let him go. And then what does he do? What's Joel do? He breaks free, kills everyone. The guy's like, fuck you. And he shoots him. He's like, this is taking too long. Then he kills all the doctors. And the world is going to end because Joel had a selfish care for like this daughter figure now.
We're fired up, Jobins.
It was awful.
We're fired up.
It was a 1.0. It's a flat 1.
I honestly want to forget that garbage. You haven't played the video game yet. I literally want to watch you play the video game to get this shit out of my head. And I'm done. I'm sorry, Pedro. I'm done right now. You burnt me out, bud. Mandalorian, I can't watch it anymore now. I'm done, okay? I enjoyed Narcos. I enjoyed Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Was there another one?
It's over.
Sorry, I hope none of you Jobins hate me for this.
Yeah, same. I mean, I share the same opinion, though.
Don't hate me. Please try to tell me why I should give it another chance, if you really think I should. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not going to waste another second of my life on that show. Oh, one thing right here. Let's get excited. Barry season 4.
That'll be cool.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I'm so sad it's the season finale, dude, or the series finale.
Well, it's better to go and end it on a high note than drag something out and get Game of Thrones final season.
Dude, this is gonna go out with a bang, isn't it?
It is.
It's gonna go out.
It's gonna
with a
end
fucking
well.
bang.
It's gonna end well, I think.
It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see if like everything that he's doing in prison affects the outside world and gets shit all fucked up. That's what I want to say. I'm like, I bet that's what's gonna probably happen.
Yeah. We'll see, man. I'm excited for Barry.
I love that whole fucking show. I love every character in it. That's why I get sad when I love a show and its ending because no ho Hank. He would be I hope nothing happens to him. If something happens to my boy Hank, I'm gonna be devastated.
I'd love him to get killed in the first episode.
Oh,
Set the tone. Set the tone right away for this ending. Kill him in the first episode.
That's a whole season without him, and I can't.
I would love it because I know it'd be powerful, and you'd be like, he set the tone.
I'd be like, oh, that's how I'd be like, oh no, that's how I'd be. I don't think it's gonna happen because you know why? It'd be cool if he got his own show.
Yeah.
Would you call it Hank? Like, what if we just call the spinoffs the names like Barry,
Okay.
Hank? You know what I mean?
You gotta have yeah. Let's see.
I would love a Duho Hank show. And then what's his name? Henry Winkler, dude. What a fucking legend.
Legend.
He kills it. I got you, Barry.
He's gonna get it too.
And then that quick scene when he's got a gun. Oh fuck! I'm looking at who. And there's another scene where he's like at a dressing, and I think it's the black officer, and he's like all like serious looking. I'm like, oh dude, I bet some shit. What's Henry gonna do? Is Henry gonna fuck it all up, get too crazy like he kind of does? You know what I mean?
Let's see.
His character's great. The whole show. I can't wait. But yeah, all right. That's about it for that movie section.
Okay.
Power Slap.
There we go.
Tell the Jobins what you thought.
Man, dude, Power Slap was crazy because it was on Rumble. It felt like Spike TV back in the day. I'm getting all these manly, masculine commercials about like they got Happy Dad, and he's like with hot chicks in it.
His teachers wanting to fuck him, stay after school, bad boy student.
And it was just different. I don't know. It was new. So it excited me for that reason.
Jobins, again, don't hate me for this, but I fucking loved Power Slap.
And it was on at the same. It happened after the Jan versus Marab fight, and I was like, dude, this is even crazier.
I was having more fun with it. It was all of them were fun. Even with the coaches having the difference. Here I am thinking, oh, well, he's won so many times. He's gonna beat this guy. Boom, slaps the shit out of him. He can't. It's over.
The main coach, Darius the Destroyer, who beat the Wolverine how many times?
Yeah.
3 times already, goes out on the 4th. 1 slap. Wolverine gets 1 slap. It gets him.
It was crazy.
Hey, still a Missouri
fucking
champ
crazy.
at the end of the day. Woo woo. Let's go.
Dude, how crazy was that? And then the other 2 title fights were all 1 slap knockouts.
Dude, and freaking
I
don't know about you guys, but AJ Static, he's light heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
Do you remember what Jobins, the interviews after the fights were so cringy and
dude.
I loved it.
I love it.
Have you ever had the AJ Static guy? She's like, how'd you take that slap? And he's like, have you ever been soccer kicked in the face with steel toe boots? I have. I got up and I kicked his ass. Ugh, cringe.
Okay. Back to you guys. Yeah, like, dude, for real. Yeah, no, but again, dude, it's so much fun. And I can't imagine Steve Will Do It was talking about it, saying how much fun it was and amazing being there live. I want to go to a Power Slap live.
I do too.
I really do. It's not returning on TBS season 2. I wonder where it's going to go.
That might have been the first and only. Dude, and we saw Chris, the lights out guy who's crazy, slap the kid, knock him out. That guy, I've not seen him not knock anyone out from a slap.
It just gives me the Ultimate Fighter vibes, dude. And even back in the early days of UFC, like even when I was a kid, I remember, oh, that's too crazy. Who wants to watch people fight? And now it's turned into one of the biggest sports ever.
So you never know. Power Slap could reach that pinnacle.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, like, do the rules get better? Do they change? What do they change? The people, when you get people training more for power slapping, there's going to become better power slappers, crazy power slappers. We're going to get steroid stories. We're going to get a whole bunch of shit.
You know what? I think you should always have to take at least the first slap I think if the first guy that slaps knocks out his opponent,
Mm-hmm.
his opponent has to knock him out. And that's at best, it'll be a draw.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, he'll lose because he was knocked out and the other guy wasn't. And the reason that they can't continue is because you can't slap a guy that's been knocked out. So why not
like
give
that.
him a second chance
Huh?
to at least even the score? I would have an even the score rule. I mean, the guy that slaps first doesn't like that rule, but
Like the one guy who didn't have a chin actually.
and AJ Static knocked him out.
Yeah.
And that guy was
I thought that guy was gonna win.
a Highlander competition guy. He was mean.
A lot of people hating on Power Slap Jobins. I liked it. It was a lot.
And
of
hey,
fun.
it's if you hate it, you hate it. You know, difference in opinion, and maybe it is savage. We'll see if it gets canceled.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's just got me fucking this chat AI thing and
Chat GPT, dude.
Chat GPT, and then so now on Snapchat there was this thing that popped up about AI that you could pay for, and then there which like talks to you or something, and then on my other app that I use to make our thumbnails,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you can pay again. It's another subscription for AI to change your photos and make them look crazy, different, real. And then I'm hearing that like apparently maybe they're collecting our voices too and shit. So bro, we're gonna have a big problem in the future when they can make you look somewhere and make you say something you didn't say.
Oh, 100% deep fakes.
And now it's got me questioning that. Now I'm seeing some shit sometimes, and I'm like, wait a minute. Did Joe Rogan really say that, or was that Chat GPT or whatever it's called doing this shit with his voice and making it think that I'm thinking Joe Rogan's saying this, or someone else saying it? It's weird. I don't know what to believe. These are problems we're gonna have in the future.
It is fake news and stuff like that. Like we just
Whole new level.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
It's gonna
That's
be
what it is.
Whole entire new level.
Hopefully we can adapt, and hopefully they make
And-
combative AI that goes against fake news AI.
Dude, that Murphy's
AI
Law
will.
shit. Because right now everything's so unregulated and there's so many companies probably making this shit.
Yeah,
That's what's crazy.
you got to think about the competition in the corporation, and like they just want to push out their AI to make money. And it's like you guys got to make sure you're doing the right oversights.
Is this going to be so, dude, 2007, right? iPhone comes out or whatever. And then just like even 5 years later after that, the kind of phones we had, right? And now the phones that we have today with the amazing cameras, everything's just so amazing on why you need to have this phone that's collecting everything you fucking do, that we do. Dude, that's scary shit. It scares the shit out of me.
Dude, I mean, at the end of the day, there's so many scary things. Like, there's a time to be
know.
worried, and then there's a time for celebration.
Yeah. Hey, get that tatted. You're right though, because like, what am I gonna do? It's something that's so out of my control and power that I can't do nothing about it.
You just need to, like, yeah, we can do better things to help with the world, but the things that we can't control, instead of worrying about that, let's focus on the things that we can improve on and make us happier.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. You know how like the jump from that time and how it took to get to that iPhone to this iPhone? What if like what's gonna be the next big jump and change in society?
Probably chat, right?
That's gonna be even faster of a change.
Maybe chat.
I think so too.
Maybe chat.
I think so too. It's just got me fucking asking what the fuck's going on. Alrighty. We are, oh my god, an hour and 15 minutes into this bitch. UFC talk. Let's get it going. Henry versus Aljo, May fucking 6th. Finally announced, finally official. Who do you got? Early predictions.
Dude, I'm going to go Aljo just because, I mean, Henry hasn't been in for a long time. He's the smaller opponent, and if he gets backpacked, he's going to have a tough time.
Right? And then he's an Olympic gold medalist, wrestler.
And he trains good guys. I mean,
right? He's older. He's so much older now.
I don't know, man. Something
Aljo's
about
old
me
too.
gives it to Aljo.
Think so? I think so too, to be honest. Just because of, like you said, he's been more consistent. We haven't seen him. Then again, what if that flurry from Henry just overwhelms Aljo, shoots, Henry stuffs it, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
You just never know. How much does Henry want it at the end of the day is what I think. Because at the end of the day, he's one of the best. We got to give him credit. I talk shit. I posted on Sean's post. I tagged Henry. I was like, Henry, you suck. But I'm going to get it. We saw him fight live. Maybe I should take that fucking thing down soon. Because he might be fighting my boy. Don't want to fucking support him anymore. You know? Because part of me is like, I wouldn't be surprised if Henry won. And how does the weight cut go for Aljo?
Man, dude, he's gonna be fine.
Think so?
I got Aljo still.
Did you see Merab got put number 1 over Sean? Isn't that kind of fucking stupid?
How many takedowns did he try? And it's like, dude,
Isn't that stupid?
And it's like the Henry Aljo fight's cool and all, but I'm just like, dude, I'm ready for my boy to fight champion.
Right, and just fucking knock out whoever's got it.
That fight's more exciting to me.
I know. That's why I'm like,
I don't give a. I honestly, it's hard for me to care too much
about the rankings, or care about the fight at all.
That fight.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just like his next fight.
Well, I am excited for it just because I want to know. Just because I want to know.
Who's better between those two?
And who's gonna be fighting my boy?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean, it is a bit important fight. Every bantamweight fight, I get more perked up on. But
let's go. I'm gonna go my final early prediction. Feeling it right now. If Aljo makes weight, everything goes good. I'm gonna go Aljo by decision.
That's me too. I'm going Aljo decision.
Be crazy if Henry got the TKO. That'd be nuts. But all right, we got a big card this weekend. We got Jobins. We're going speed dating, so we're gonna have a busy day. Thank God the fights are during the day. You guys are probably watching this already. Fights probably already happened, maybe, so you can see how wrong our predictions are. Sorry we didn't get it out sooner. We've just been busy, Jobins. But we got the fights during the day, and then right after, all of us boys are going on our fucking speed date. Are you excited about that?
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun, man.
It's gonna be
even if it's not what we expect. Like, comfortable to be uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Let's get there. Let's do it.
I'll probably get nervous as I'm getting ready and on our way there, and as we're walking in, and then once we find learn everything, and once we get into the flow of it, that's probably when I'll get cool.
Should just go up and I was thinking I'll just sit down. I already have it on my phone, the Harkins app from movie theater. Be like, what movie we seeing tonight?
Oh, damn. I'm gonna be like, what's your favorite wine, boo? Champagne. What's your favorite champagne, baby? Let's get out of here.
We'll see what happens.
Why are we wasting our time, me and you? But no, I'm going to have a good time with you guys. I am having a little competition, personal competition, see who can pull the most. But I'm also there to have a good time with the girls, just to chat, have fun. I think we got fun stories to tell that they'll get excited from, and it'll be cool to learn about them. And would be cool if we found someone that we liked. What if we're like, hey, you guys, what if we ended up getting like 5 of them? Like, hey, you guys want to come party back at the house? And we just have a party back here. That'd be sick.
That would be crazy.
Like, Sean and Tim, you guys fucked up not going with us. But yeah, definitely going to have a fun time. A little nervous. We'll see how it goes. Who do you think pulls the most? You going to be all about you?
Well, I got to keep that confidence in myself. Let's say it's me, the most charismatic. Right.
I'm keeping it. I'm going to say me too.
Hell yeah. Everybody else is dog shit.
It's going to be tough. Sono's so fucking handsome. Brock's handsome. He's got a full set of fucking thick curly hair.
I mean, Sono's been pulling, so I mean, he's probably the favorite. If you had like betting odds with the casino.
Oh, and then I'm the underdog. I'm probably the underdog. I bet people would probably.
We're probably the underdogs because.
But I think I bet the fans would probably vote you more.
You never know. You never know.
I think so.
But it'd be interesting. We'll see.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll give you guys an update and let you know how that goes. Then we got the fights. Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman. Dude, does Usman come back the same? That's the big question.
Yo, and dude, they were showing the fights again. Why didn't Usman take him down anymore? Like he stood out with him a lot.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he can't do.
He got taken down, dude.
Not everyone's Merab. You can't do 46 takedowns.
You gotta remember, Usman thought he couldn't get taken down before that fight.
And he got taken down. He lost the first round.
We were like, holy
His back was taken.
Right? And then the head kick.
Dude.
Does Usman come off a little broken?
It's such a 50-50 for me.
Right?
Because it's like, is Leon has it figured out now and he's comfortable and he knows that Usman's a threat and he knows and he's improved since last time?
He's at home, right? This is at home, his home. Yeah.
And it's in England and he's happy for that? But on the other hand,
you have Kamaru Usman, one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in the world, who, like he said, he's embarrassing you.
And he was bullying him
embarrassing
before that.
boy.
Everyone was like, that fight's not in him anymore.
But that's the beauty of this fucking sport, and it's why it's the best. And you can be down 5 rounds, last 30 seconds, shabang, last
Dude,
10 seconds.
I'll say this. Blake had a point when we were talking about it because he was like, the guy got too comfortable.
Right?
Like, Usman got too comfortable because he was bullying him so much. What if he doesn't stay in that comfort ever? You know, never lets that shit happen because he knows that Leon has good technique. And then he comes in and he just is always on him because if his heart outshines Leon's heart, it's going to be a game. It's a gas tank game. And Colby Covington can tell you, it ain't fun.
How fucking crazy would it be if we wake up, something happened, and then Colby replaces like Usman or something, and then Colby beat Leon and became champ? That'd be so fucking nuts. That was really cool, him coming out of nowhere, scaling up. That's when it's fun. It's like, that was fun. It was cool. For me, Jobins, I want to say Usman's going to get it back. And you know, this reminds me of like the Matt Serra GSP. But then I saw that fucking statistic that scared me. It was like, out of all UFC fighters to come get an immediate title rematch from their loss, it's 3 for 11. So it's like the odds.
That is bad.
Yeah, Usman can do it. He could be the number 4. But the odds just aren't the greatest.
We'll see when we see, but
Yeah. I think, personally, watching the press conference and everything, watch how Usman was acting, I was like, oh my God, is Leon in his head? Is he actually in Usman's head? But I don't think that's going to matter once the door closes on Saturday night, because I think Usman's the kind of fighter who, once that door closes, he's locked in. I think you're always going to get the best Usman. And that Usman was dominating Leon Edwards, and the kick happened. He fucking went into it, perfect timing. Leon fucking perfect timing. That shit, game over.
Leon is gonna. I think Leon's gonna get 3rd or 4th round TKO. And
Really?
the reason I say this, he knocked him out that first fight, and like, he had to probably learn a lot from his mistakes in the first fight. How do you, we and you fight in the UFC game, and you beat me the first time, do I usually win after?
Never.
You usually have caught on. You've learned how I'm fighting now,
That day.
you capitalize.
Yeah.
That's what I
Some
think
days
is.
you just don't fight the same.
I think that's gonna happen, man. I think he's learned even more from his. I think he's coming out stronger from the first fight than Usman.
I think Usman's getting his back, Jobins. I'm gonna be crazy. Pete, don't die on camera.
3 4th round TKO.
I'm gonna go Usman decision.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if he's gonna win, I think it would be that way.
What if he knocked out Leon, dude? That'd be nuts. Justin Gaethje, dude, 5-0. I am excited for this fight. Personally, I think this is going to be fight of the night. I know you're going with the other guy, but I want my boy Justin to
I'm not
win.
going with the other guy.
You're going with Justin?
I'm going with Justin.
Dude, I'm thinking Justin's
After
getting
watching
this too.
more stuff.
I just think Justin's going to be a little too much for this guy.
And it's right into Justin's forte, man.
Yeah.
He's a fucking show bringer. And Rafael, I looked it up and I saw his one knockout from the spinning back kick. He got knocked out in the UFC, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think Justin Gaethje touches him and knocks him out. It's going to happen, dude. It is impressive because Rafael, he trains at Tiger Muay Thai.
Oh, really?
No, he coaches. He coaches there, dude. It's crazy. And
Sorry, guys. Pete's dying right now. I got to save him.
And to think that, like, I mean, he coaches. It's like thinking about Tim fighting, too, which is crazy because he is a badass. But, like, this guy's coaching killers that are the best Muay Thai practitioners, man. Going to Thailand. This is, the best gym, dude, for like, Muay Thai in Thailand. And he from freaking... Dude, this guy's from fucking... I don't even know what country Rafael's from. I forget Kyrgyzstan. I think it's Kyrgyzstan. A Kyrgyzstani is teaching Thai people how to do Muay Thai. The guy's pretty damn good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Justin does have to respect his stand-up ability.
Yeah.
But if he just puts him in his wheelhouse, dude, and he's pounding him up and like beating his ass,
Puts too much pressure.
He's got this.
I hope so. That's what I hope.
Because I think he can knock him out.
Oh man, it's just a fucking 3-round war. Both guys bloody as fuck. Winner by decision. Justin. That'd be sick.
Damn, by decision, Justin.
Yeah, dude, they just have a war. That's what happens, dude. Like he said, and I truly agree with Justin. He is one of the most exciting fighters of all time.
I think it's second round knockout, Justin.
Quick one.
I think the first round's such a fucking war already, and they've already traded so many shots. Second round, you see the dog in Justin take out the dog.
Because, dude, that dude is really
in
good.
Raphael.
I'm going to not talk shit. The dude is really good.
Yeah, I could definitely be eating my words. We'll see.
Then we got Gunnar Nelson versus Brian Barberena. Dude, Brian, I respect that dude so much. He fights everybody, dude. And Gunnar Nelson coming back, dude.
Gunnar's no joke with his subs.
Dude, yeah. It's interesting. Well, Brian's good in the ground game too, dude. It's interesting. This one's going to be interesting. This could be a really fun fight too. I'm going Brian. I'm sorry, Gunnar. I love you, bud. But I'm going to go Brian. Just because I think he's been fighting way more and he's so aggressive.
His win against
you gotta kill him.
Robbie was really impressive and showed his toughness.
Oh, he's always like that.
I just don't know if Gunnar can hang in there with him, especially because he's going to rely on his grappling more. So
right. Then we got Jennifer Maia. Or who'd you say right there?
I got Gunnar. Brian Barberena.
Okay, I bet. Yeah. We're both the same. Jennifer Maia versus Casey O'Neill. Who you got?
Ooh, yeah. I'm going to have to go with, I think Casey O'Neill's going to win.
Why do we have the same picks this week?
Well, she's 9-0, dude. 4-0 in the UFC. Yeah. She is coming off that split decision, but it's over Roxanne Modafferi. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
Don't you talk shit on my Roxanne.
But that's a good person to fight, though. I mean, I'm just saying, let's say, like, the real gatekeeper, like, showing how, hey, I'm on the upper leagues.
Yeah.
And then she did fight Antonio Shevchenko and beat her, too, man. So it's just like, dude, I mean, I'm going with Casey O'Neill. I think she's younger and she's just on her game. She's got this.
Bet. Marvin Vettori versus Roman Doladzes. Or Doladzes, how you say it?
Dolidze. Roman Dolidze from Georgia. He's fighting out of Ukraine.
I think that's a fun fight, too. I'm not going to lie. I think the whole main card is pretty fun.
Hell yeah. Dude, Roman Dolidze did so good his last time. He fought Jack Hermanson, who I have so much respect for his grappling.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Roman Dolidze's a real mixed martial artist. He's dangerous everywhere, in my opinion, more so than Jack was, and that's what won him that fight. And then Marvin's a complete mixed martial artist. I mean, he went to a decision with Robert Whittaker, who pieced him up, let's be real. But both of these guys are complete fighters. It's really hard for me to say who's really...
I liked your breakdown right there.
Oh, man.
I
really don't know who I'd go for here. I'm going to go Roman Dolidze. I think Roman's going to win. He looks more impressive to me because he's coming off that really impressive win against Jack.
What's Marvin's last fight?
He's coming off that loss to Robert.
That's right.
Which is a big fight. Robert's
so fucking
he's a contender fighter.
Dude, I'm going to be different on you with this one. I'm going to go Marvin. I'm going to go decision on this one again. Maybe I got a lot of decisions on here.
I think Roman would win by a decision too, though.
Think so? Bam. It's going to be a good night of fights.
I'm definitely excited.
Yeah. Dude, hour and a half pod. Jobins, we fucking missed you guys. Sorry again that it took so long. We are back. We'll be back next week.
Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Hope all you guys have a good St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the fights. Let us know in the comments how bad we were with our picks.
I'm sure. Who knows? Maybe we'll be perfect. Making bets tomorrow. We'll see.
Yep. Next time, Jobins. One love. Love you guys.